It's really cool. Well, I've got one more question for you, Andrew, and this is a question that I ask all the guests. And that is from your career where you are now, let's say you're going back, you've just finished university and you're about to start your first. What advice would you give yourself now after all the experiences that you've had?
Hmm. Um, yeah, this is, yeah, okay. I would tell myself that the things that you're thinking about doing, don't just don't just kick the can down the road and keep thinking about doing it. If there's something that you are thinking about doing, just do it. Probably would have started Maslow a couple of years earlier had I not been, not that wouldn't have been scared, but I should have just made the decision earlier. But this is the case with a lot of things. Yeah, I think if I can sum it up without kind of pointing to specific experiences, just the thing that you're thinking about, just start it earlier. Because further down the track, when you do reflect on that, you'll think to yourself, you wasted time waiting, and like that's okay, that's going to happen. But there's no harm in just starting a new thing if that's what you want to do, because you're either going to start it or you're not. So you might as well start it. The 2 years or the
Mm,
4 years that the degree is going to take is going to pass anyway, so you might as well do it. Or you're going to progress in your career and kind of go on and get bored anyway. So you might as well start the new thing now. Like it's all totally okay. So yeah, if you're thinking about doing something, don't wait.
mm. Like I absolutely agree with that advice, and it's something that even I've experienced. Starting this podcast, I wanted to start it like a year and a half before I actually did, and I finally got there in the end. But you know, one of the things, well, there's a few things that I think it's let's just be to what's inside. Trust your
Yeah.
gut. I think quite a bit, and that's a theme that's come on the podcast too. Is feeling it's telling you something, and you should really go for it. And the thing is around this idea of using death to get yourself to do that. And it sounds kind of morbid and strange or whatever, but it was a bit of a thought exercise for me. And it was kind of like, okay, I have this feeling, I want to do this thing. Oh no, I'm like self doubt, whatever. But hey, listen, I'm going to be old one day and I'm going to look back on this exact time and act on this feeling. I'm going to be older and I won't be
You're
able to
gonna
do it
die
anymore.
anyway.
I'm going to, yeah.
So like every year that you put off doing something, that's a year you're never gonna get back. So just, I mean, don't
Mm.
be hard on yourself if you don't, but just give it that shot.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I think it's certainly has helped me with like a lot of perspective on things and even like yourself, like getting out there and opportunities and really squeezing the juice out of life, I think is really fantastic and it's great to see.
Yeah, thanks.